The infighting and bashing in the Bigfoot community is beyond lame. I think the title speaks mostly for itself. I am an experiencer, so the existence issue is not even a debate to me. That deal was sealed a long time ago. That doesn't mean I know what they are, and this is where things get sticky. Even for the believers and the knowers. As a believer and a knower, you'd think we would all be one team, and working together to bring this issue to the light. Instead, we have factions and subsets, almost tribal and gang-like in nature, who take shots at each other. We tear down our own. Most obvious of the infighting is between the flesh and blood versus the paranormal guys. It's become like the Bloods and Crips of the cryptozoology world. And I have my own suspicions, after closely watching the UFO community self-destruct after the Benowitz fiasco and Air Force disinformation campaigns, that there could possibly be something similar going on here. Like government interference, or disinformation to cause chaos and confusion, that's saying there is a cover-up. Another thing. There are people who would have a meltdown, a literal fucking meltdown, because I said that a government cover-up is possible. It's okay to have a differing opinion or insight, kids. It's okay. Attacking people and ripping them down, and joining in on others who do it, should never be tolerated. Ever. I just think moving forward, we should not be so quick to call people such negatively charged names like grifter, crazy, or cook, and assume that fucking everybody is lying or has a profit motive. I just think positivity and uplifting each other is the way forward. And if there are fakers and hoaxes, they will out themselves. I won't go into names because that's inviting derailment of my initial point, but there's some names in the field who I believe have been savagely attacked and treated with contempt that no one deserves, just for being themselves. One of them, sure, I can see why, but others I have learned a lot from, read their books, and you have people who say the worst things imaginable about them as a person, and possibly sway others from seeing what they have to offer. And that's what sucks. We as a community already take so much hate from the rest of the sane world, and it saddens me that we would do that to each other. Whether you believe Bigfoot is a hominid cousin of antiquity, giganto pi, the fuck you call it, or an alien mind-reading interdimensional guardian of the forest that likes weed. In the end, we don't know, yet. But singling out researchers and groups you don't like and harmfully demeaning them. That's not called disagreeing with someone. That's just called being a shitty person. That's really it. I could have said it with less words, but you all get my drift. Let's teach the newcomers to be respectful to each other and to other belief systems. And other perspectives from independent research we may not fully understand enough to even disagree with yet. There's so much to learn, and we are just scratching the surface. We can all learn something. And I have a feeling that when the inevitable disclosure or awakening happens, there's going to be a lot more wild information than just Bigfoot existing that's going to come out. I hope this was somewhat helpful, and my point is understood by the reader. And I'm sorry if it felt preachy. If anything, it may stir up discussion, or it may not. Either way, thanks for all of you mods, researchers, and fellow believers knowers. TLDR. No more set tripping and gang beefs between Bigfoot factions. Let's support each other, learn to disagree, and try to learn everything we can before forming opinions, avoid conclusions, and never tolerate negativity or hate in our community. Post from user New Mexican Twilight at Bigfoot at Reddit. Comments. People have different opinions on things. Skeptics versus believers, flesh and blood versus aliens, etc. The problem is a lot of people tie their beliefs on Bigfoot to their own character. If someone believes in Bigfoot but thinks that the supernatural isn't real and voices that opinion, they're going to offend people who 100% believe they've had a supernatural Bigfoot experience. Likewise with the people who express skepticism or skeptical viewpoints. If I say Bigfoot isn't real because of XYZ, then people who believe they've seen Bigfoot will take that as a personal insult to their character, though I suppose that's not infighting. It'd be great if people could discuss these topics rationally, but a lot of them have too much skin in the game to respectfully discuss this issue. TLDR, friendly debate is nice, but some people are too fervent in their beliefs to have friendly debates. Also, I'll happily discuss why there isn't a Bigfoot cover-up if anyone wants. Comment from user Truth is Fictionate at Bigfoot at Reddit.